I love playing with kids at every opportunity. So I can't stop wondering how come these kids, brave, active, happy kids, turn out to be anxious, fear-ridden, with problems, teenagers and adults. Especially about sexual matters. We know that societies have been concerned with virginity for many centuries, but what I'm more interested, how come tradition overrides scientific information? In this video, I'm going to reveal 2 myths about virginity and hymen. They seem to be trivial, but their effects are huge. The first one is that during the first intercourse, there should be blood. It's not true. Half of the female population have got such an elastic hymen that they will never ever bleed all over their life, despite healthy sexual lives. Even though we knew this information for over a century, still, during the first night of the marriage, if there isn't blood, women all over the world are questioned, ashamed, and even in some cases killed. The second myth is that hymens bleed and they are lost forever. At the beginning of 20th century, a sex worker has been discovered to have a seemingly untouched hymen. In another study, 36 pregnant teenagers were studied, and they only discovered in 2 of them the signs of vaginal penetration. Therefore, we can conclude that hymens and vaginal checks cannot be proof of virginity. The only way to find the sexual history of a woman is simply to ask her. Despite this information being available, degrading virginity checks continue all over the world. And in some cases, these human right violations seem to be supported by institutions. There are places where women are subjected to so-called virginity checks by doctors in order to get a job, in order to get married, and even to be accepted to the army. In many societies, the importance of virginity seems to influence the lives of boys, girls, and their parents at a very deep level. In patriarchal societies, the female aspects of man are so suppressed that men are ridden with feelings of insecurity and insufficiency. Men and women who internalize the dominant culture seem to continue the control of women's sexuality and the myths about the hymen and virginity. It's not surprising that there are so many sexual dysfunctions. Moreover, we know that sexual conflicts and unfulfillment creates a fertile basis in order to create more psychological and physical illnesses that are seemingly unrelated. We can hope to create a healthier and more creative society when sex and virginity are not such taboos, when our male and female aspects are nurtured equally, when our young people are treated more respectfully and more consciously rather than with fear. You and your loved ones are significant. To receive regular tips to help you achieve more autonomy, visit my page.